Massage, acupressure, and yoga strengthen the kidneys and liver, increase brain blood circulation, bright eyes, and treat dark circles and eye puffiness. Hi. Kidneys and liver, organs that play important roles in the body's complex systems and have profound effects on our health. When these organs function poorly, their influence will spread to the delicate tissues around the eyes, in which the most noticeable and annoying symptoms are impaired vision, dark circles around the eyes, and eye bags, etc. Massage and acupressure exercises along with these yoga poses will help you quickly regain the strength of your kidneys and liver, and quickly eliminate the troublesome symptoms mentioned above. And the most important thing is that it can help you, regardless of whether your health condition is a problem or you are healthy. You can absolutely practice this exercise every day or several times a week to maintain and enhance not only physical strength, increase cerebral blood circulation, but also enhance mental strength, mental balance with good sleep, an extremely important factor that affects the liver and kidney health. Now, if you are ready, please practice with me. Let's get into the familiar diamond pose. 1. Rub the back of the neck. We clasp our hands together like this, then place them on the back of our neck. And 1 minute. 2 hands are rubbed on the back of the neck by pulling back and forth like this. This rubbing force is moderate, enough to slowly cause heat on the nape of the neck. This is a very important thing, promoting blood circulation to the brain as well as the face, including the eyes. Two, press rotate the onion acupoint. Now, to quickly find the onion acupoint, close your 2 fingers, the middle finger and the ring finger, together like this. Place the tip of your ring finger in the depression right behind the earlobe. This is the position of the Efeng acupoint, TE17. So, the tip of your middle finger is located on the onion acupoint. Now, 1 minute, we use the tip of this middle finger, press rotate the onion acupoint. You can start pressing rotate in any direction. We change the direction of press rotate after 30 seconds. We change direction, press rotate in the opposite direction. Three, press rub the pinna. Now, let's close our hands like this, pressing them against the 2 pinnas. Then, 1 minute, we press rub 2 pinnas by moving our hands clockwise or counterclockwise like this. It feels like two pinnas are being press-rub crumpled gently under our hands. Come on, let's change directions. For press acupoints, now we will press and press move some acupuncture points around the eyes. If you need, you can apply lotion to the area around the eyes so that the process does not cause pain or burning. The Zanju Acupoint. The Zanju Acupoint is the second acupuncture point located on the bladder meridian. It is located right in the indentation of the head in the eyebrow, straight above the inner corner of the eye like this. You can lightly press on two Zanju acupoints with two middle fingertips, pressing on them simultaneously like this. 15 seconds. The force of pressing the Zanju acupoint is moderate, causing a feeling of pain but not too painful and conversely not too light or superficial. 15 seconds, gently press rotate the Zanju acupoint like this, also with a moderate press rotate force. The Yu-Yo Acupoint. The Yu-Yo Acupoint is an extra point, located in the middle of the eyebrow, on a straight line from the pupil up. To activate the Yu-Yo Acupoint, similar to the Zanju Acupoint, we also use any two fingers that you find convenient. Press simultaneously on both Yu-Yo Acupoints. Now we press move two fingertips to press to the Yu-Yo Acupoint like this. 15 seconds, press. The pressure is also moderate, enough to cause pain and excitement. "15 seconds, press rotate." You can rotate your fingertips in the same direction or in opposite directions as you like. The Shizukang Acupoint. The Shizukang Acupoint is the 23rd acupoint of the triple energizer meridian. Taking the Shizukang Acupoint is also quite simple. You just need to use the tip of one finger, for example the tip of the middle finger like this, press on the tail of the eyebrow and then gently move it up and down and you will feel a depression on this bone. That is the location of the Shizukang Acupoint. We also move the two fingertips from the Yu-Yo Acupoint position to the Shizukang Acupoint position by pressing move like this, also with the two middle fingertips. Then 15 seconds, press. Moderate pressure is enough to cause positive pain. And 15 seconds, press rotate. The two fingertips press rotate with a moderate and exciting pressure. press move on eyebrows. Now, after finishing pressing and rotating the 3 points mentioned above, now we press move on them along the eyebrow arch. You can use any outside edge of your finger or hand to press move if it's convenient. 30 seconds, we press move from the Zanju acupoint through the Yuyo acupoint, then past the Shijukan acupoint. Press move evenly and slowly like this. Now we will activate the acupuncture points located below the eyes. The Jingming acupoint. The Jingming acupoint is the fourth acupoint located on the bladder meridian, located in the orbital cavity, close to the corner of the eye and 0.1 cun from the tip of the corner of the eye. You can use a fingertip such as the tip of your index finger like this to press the acupuncture point. 15 seconds, press. The force of pressing the Jingming acupoint is also moderate, enough to cause a feeling of slight tightness, slight pain, and positive stimulation, spreading from the pressed acupoint to the entire eye cavity. 15 seconds, press rotate. We press rotate 2 Jingming acupoints at the same time with the 2 fingertips just now with moderate press rotate force and with the rotation direction of your choice. The Qingqi acupoint. The Qingqi acupoint is the first acupoint of the stomach meridian, located on the intersection of the lower edge of the orbital bone with the vertical line passing through the pupil. We also move the 2 fingertips by press move to the position of the 2 Qingqi acupoints like this. Then, press on them, 15 seconds, press. The pressure is moderate, giving a slightly painful and positive feeling. "15 seconds, press rotate. Press rotate with 2 fingertips also with moderate press rotate force and with the rotation direction you want. The Chioho acupoint. This is the Chioho acupoint. The Chioho acupoint is an extra point, located at the junction of the outer 1/4 and inner 3/4 of the lower rim of the eye socket like this. Activating the Chioho acupoint is completely similar to the tricks we just practiced for the acupoints just now. Let's move both fingertips by press move from the Qingqi acupoint position to the Chioho acupoint position like this. 15 seconds, press. The pressure is always moderate, enough to cause pain, excitement, and positivity. "15 seconds, press rotate. Press rotate with your fingertips, with the fingertip rotation as you like. The last acupoint, the Tongzilio acupoint. The Tongzilio acupoint is the first acupoint of the gallbladder meridian, located in a depression about 0.5 cun from the outer corner of the eye like this. Using the same method of moving two fingers as above, we press move two fingers to move them to the tonsilio acupoint like this. 15 seconds, press. Moderate pressure, enough to cause positive pain and excitement. "15 seconds, press rotate." Similar to above, the press rotate force is moderate, enough to cause slight pain and excitement. Press move the edge under the eye socket. Now, to finish the series of pressing and press rotating the acupoints below the eyes, we also use the press move trick on the acupuncture points we just pressed and press rotated above. 30 seconds. We still use the two fingertips just now. Press move starting from the Jingming acupoint. Press move slowly and with moderate pressure on the acupoints along the upper edge of the bone edge of the eye cavity. The fingertips will go through acupuncture points such as the Qingqi acupoint, the Qiuhou acupoint, then the tonsilio acupoint, and finally we press move past the tonsilio acupoint a little before lifting our fingers. You can repeat this press move trick several times. And we can end the two series of pressing and pressing moving the acupuncture points, both above and below the eyes like this, by placing two warm palms on the two eye sockets like this, for a moment. So you and I have basically finished the part of massaging and pressing important acupuncture points to improve unwanted eye conditions related to vision and facial appearance. However, for the treatment of illness to be truly effective, I invite you to join me in practicing yoga poses that can greatly improve conditions related to the kidneys, liver, and brain blood circulation. If you cannot practice yoga, it is very unfortunate, but you can also end the practice session here and diligently practice acupressure massage as mentioned above, which will also be very good like other common acupressure exercises. And, of course, if you are ready, we invite you to practice the yoga poses of this exercise together. This is a process that can be short or long depending on each person's ability. Although you may not necessarily be able to complete all of this exercise today, try to practice every day. After a few weeks or months, you will be able to complete the exercise completely. The child's pose. Come on, let's go into the child's pose together. Let's stretch our arms forward like this. 1 minute. There are two things we do at the same time: slowly stretch our arms forward and slowly stretch our spine in an upward curve. To do this, you must pay attention to tightly closing your thighs together under your belly, not letting your belly fall through your thighs like other variations of the child's pose in other exercises. Next, the downward facing dog pose. Now, Let's get up into the downward facing dog pose like this. The soles of our feet and the palms of our hands are in contact with the floor. Our body forms an inverted V facing the floor. But pay attention, pull your center of gravity toward your legs. 1 minute. Straighten your legs, arms and back. Relax your shoulders, and at the same time your head is also relaxed and tends to move closer and closer to your feet. Always breathe evenly, slowly and deeply with your lower abdomen. The child's pose. 15 seconds. Next, the headstand pose variation. Different from the basic headstand pose, which consists of placing the top of the head on the floor to prioritize increasing cerebral blood circulation. In the headstand pose variation in this exercise, we will place the forehead on the floor between both hands like this. Here, our goal is to increase blood circulation to the face, including circulation to the area around the eye socket. Regarding the position of your legs, you can stretch your legs straight up towards the ceiling. However, you can also bend your legs like this to reduce pressure and make it easier to keep your balance. Later, depending on your ability, you can bend or stretch your legs as you like. Here I will bend my legs like this with you. 1 minute. In case you are not familiar with this yoga pose, you can ask someone for help or lean against the wall. At the same time, just hold the position for about 5 to 10 seconds and then repeat many times. Once you get used to it and feel like your body is adapting well to this position, you can maintain it for about 1 to 5 minutes. In this position, the body's weight is placed on the forearms and forehead. Along with the stability of the spine and legs, the arms will be responsible for maintaining posture without falling. Pay attention to breathing evenly, slowly, and deeply with your lower abdomen. If you feel tension in your head and face, you can return to child's pose for a moment and then sit up. In that case, you will practice inversions like this little by little. After a period of practice, your body will adapt and you will gradually lengthen the time spent in each pose. Furthermore, you can also pause the video to do a certain pose multiple times before moving on to another pose with me. The child's pose. 15 seconds. Inverted position on the arms. This is a much more difficult pose than the one above. However, if not today, then after a while of practicing the headstand pose variation mentioned above properly and diligently, you will easily reach this position. Now, let's start with the headstand pose variation as above. To make the practice easier, you should bend your legs like this. At this point, you don't need to worry about the form of the posture being beautiful or not. The important thing is that you stay firmly in the inverted position on your hands like this. Now, from where our forehead is resting on the floor and bearing part of the body's weight, we will now slowly lift our head off the floor. Gravity is now completely placed on both arms. The upper body is adjusted appropriately to maintain balance. And we lift our head high, forehead off the floor, eyes slowly looking far ahead. You can maintain this position, maybe just a few seconds, 15 seconds or longer depending on what you want and your ability. Here I'll stay with you like this for about another minute. You can repeat this technique many times per training session. However, I would also like to note that reverse yoga poses require a lot of body adaptation, so it takes time. You can't be in a hurry. Now, the technique to get out of this reverse position is very simple. We put our forehead on the floor, then place each foot on the floor gently and safely like this. To end the practice session and remain in this child's pose head down position, rub your palms together to warm them and then press them against your eye sockets for a moment. Just do this several times before resting in the diamond pose and completely ending today's practice session. Another thing to note is that after any inverted position, you should not sit up straight to avoid causing shock to the brain's blood circulation. We will rest in the child's pose for about 30 seconds and then rest in the diamond position as above. Wishing you good health and beauty. Thank you, goodbye and see you again.